my people. Handsome and name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they on fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a move, return to the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat. A chef gon' shovel.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa. And all them uppercats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you you think you talking true, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you I got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Texas got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up now. Isn't okay. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot on my casse. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the other Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. The album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Dive up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going on 3rd, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Back for the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Now he starts from the 6. And he gets them what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. No one's around him. He's got space. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Look at this, the tight end getting a carry here. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
You know, you're not calling that play expecting a foot race to the end zone. You expect to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one right there, that's a victory for the offense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Motioning the tight end now. Mitchell off the pistol give. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. Third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection we see with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Caught by the open man. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Darts out of the shotgun. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hits his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throw left side, complete. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Running in the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 1-point game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. First down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. Buying some time right. Next on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
70 Rangers.
On first down, they'll run. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now Dart. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Dart setting in to throw here. He's got a man left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Chased out to his right. This one's to Andrews out right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one connects. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 40 yards short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3 that leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. So tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Move the chain! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Drops back. Needs an open man. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. After the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Hits him on the end route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and a yard.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Again, this is Mitchell. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell again. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Changing it up here, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Luke tacks on the extra point, and the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Bronco, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
From the gun, here's Dart. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down at the line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Hits his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
79 Bronco, 70 Lion, Mustang 19.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
19 tight, go! 70 Rangers, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check over.
3rd down now, here's Dart. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline, deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Now a give, right side to Mitchell. Cuts to the left. Hits some space around midfield. Again, he's got room. To the 10. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later.
Hey, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Warrior 70, Bronco 80.
Dark from the pistol. Has him with a quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
47-yard line.
Here we go, Shaggy. Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. 1st and 10 from the 32. Mitchell up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field. You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Set, 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Ready, Panther 6, 19, 19, Lion. Check go.
On play action with Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
19 tight.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
An
Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
79 Broncos.
Dart gonna throw again. They connect for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Darts out of the shotgun. On the move. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push to the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Now Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Chucks this one deep. Big gain downfield. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great gain, but surprisingly, not a first down. It's 3rd down instead.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Ready? 60.
Dart setting in to throw here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here's Mitchell. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Mitchell on the carry. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Mitchell. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser use stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. And this is Mitchell. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Oops, knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Here's Garindo again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Medical staff headed out, and yeah, we can see why. Running back Isaac Arindo banged up. He is in need of some assistance. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
19, let's go. Viking, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Malachi Starks. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not the list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. The give now to Mitchell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens close to beginning the year 4-0. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now Watson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. know it's different for every sport, Brock, so is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from